Hello students. So in the previous class we started with combination of resistors and we saw how we can solve combination of resistors using series and parallel method. So today we will study potential methods for solving combination of resistors. This method will be used when looking at the circuit you won't be able to find the resistors in series or parallel. In the previous lecture, whatever examples we've seen there, we could make out that these resistors are in parallel, these are in series, and then we go on reducing the circuit by solving it. But this method will be used where you won't find the resistors in parallel nor in series. So there we use this potential method. So please pay attention. What is potential method? Like, look at this circuit. The question is find the equivalent resistance between A and B. So here you have to find the equivalent resistance between A and B, and here we can see three equal resistors are connected like this. So are these in series? No, they are not in series. Are these in parallel? No, they are not directly in parallel as well. So we use the potential method. In the potential method, the 2 points which are given, we take their potential as V and 0. Potential of A will be considered as V and potential of B will be considered as 0. Why? So because if you have any kind of circuit and you connect it across a battery, then this terminal is positive, this terminal is negative. So if V is the potential of the battery, then this end, see, this resistor, where you find a resistor in a circuit, there you get potential drop. This end, if I call this end of the resistor as A and this end as B, then between A and the positive terminal of the battery, there is no resistance. There is only connecting wire whose resistance is considered to be 0. Okay. So the potential of this point will be same as the potential of this point. So wherever you find connecting wires, okay, without any resistance, there we can take directly the potential to be same. Like this potential of this point is plus V and potential of this point is 0. Negative is 0. Similarly, we will take here, we will consider the potential of A to be V and potential of B to be 0. Now we will see that which the different points are at same potential or not. See, between, so this point will be V, okay. This point here, this point, between V and this point there is a resistance. So this cannot be V. Whereas this point, see here between this terminal and this terminal there is no resistance, it is just a connecting wire. That means this point is also at potential V. Similarly, this is 0. Point terminal B is at potential 0, so this becomes 0. Here there is a resistance, so that cannot be the same potential. This point and this point are connected by the connecting wires, so this will also be 0. So did we get the potential of all the points? Yes. Now we can redraw the circuit between A and B. So A is at potential V and B is at potential 0. So between V and 0 we have this one resistor. Between V and 0 we can draw one resistor. This resistor is also between V and 0. So between V and 0 one more resistor. And this resistor is also between V and 0. This is 0. Okay. So this is also between V and 0. In resistors, the terminal polarity doesn't matter. Okay. You can print it as anyway. So here our resistors network reduces to this form. That means all three are connected in parallel, and we know that if n equal resistors of value R are connected in parallel, then R equivalent is given by resistor divided by the number of resistors. So here we have 3 resistors, equal resistors in parallel. So our R equivalent will be R by 3. The resistance value of each resistor, that is R, divided by the number of resistances, that is 3. what is the equivalent resistance between A and B? We can write RAB is equals to R by 3, right? So using potential method, this is how we can solve the combination of resistors. Let's take the next example. So the next question is like this. So here again the question is find the equivalent resistance between A and B. So points A and B are over here. Going on the same grounds, we will consider the potential of A as V and potential of B as 0. And then we will find the potential of all the points. So see, this will be V, this will be 0. What about this terminal? This and this are connected through connecting wire. So this point will be at potential V. This point will be at potential 0. Any other points we have? No, we don't have any other points in between. So we can redraw the network using A and B points. Okay, this is point A and this is point B. So here we have V potential, here we have 0. So between V and 0, see, we have these two resistances in between V and 0. So we can draw 1 and 2, R and R. Okay, what about these two resistors? They are also between V and 0. So we can draw them in parallel like this, V and 0, R and R. What about these two? This end is at V and this end is at 0. Okay, what is the meaning of this? That these two branches are crossing each other without connection. This wire is overlapping, not touching this wire beneath. So R and R are in series and connected across again V and 0. So we have again these two resistors R and R, and these two also are between V and 0. Okay, so R and R. Okay, that means all these branches are connected in parallel across A and B, and then these two resistances are in series similarly with all the branches. So R plus R will be twice R. That means between A and B the resistance is 2R, 2R, 2R and 2R. Okay, so 4 2R resistors are connected in parallel. Again we can write R equivalent is the total number of resistors, the resistance value divided by total number of resistors. Okay, so resistance value in parallel is 2R, number of resistors is 4. So R by N. So 2R by 4, that will be equals to R by 2. Therefore RAB is equals to R by 2. So this method is pretty easier as compared to series and parallel, and this will be very useful. Even though series and parallel combinations also you can solve by potential method, right? Let's take the next question. The next question is given like this. Here there are 2 points A and B, and we have to find the equivalent resistance between A and B for this network. So again using potential method, this is A, this point and this point has resistance R in between. So this point cannot have potential A and neither potential B. This is B, this terminal will have potential 0. Okay, point A will be considered as potential B and point B will be considered as potential 0. So this terminal will be at potential 0, this will also be at 0, this will also be at 0. What about this terminal? This and this will neither be 0 nor R, because between 0 and this terminal and between B and this terminal there is a resistance. Okay, so we can consider this at any arbitrary potential, let us say X. Okay, now we know the potential of all the points. We can redraw the circuit. This is A, this is B, and let us say this is X potential. So A, B and X. Between A and X we have R. Okay, between 0 and X we have R. That means between B and X we have R. Okay, and again between X and 0 we have R. again between X and 0 we have R. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 resistors where 3 are connected between X and B or X and 0, and 1 is connected between X and A. Okay, so this is a reduced network. Here these 3 are in parallel and this parallel combination is in series with this R. So here we can draw between A, there is one resistance R. What will be the value of this parallel combination? 3 equal resistors connected in parallel. So that will be directly R by 3. Yes, very good. So R plus R by 3 now are in series. So between A and B you have R plus R by 3, that is R between AB is equals to R plus R by 3, that is equals to 3R plus R, 4R by 3 ohms. Okay. So this is about this question. Let's take the next question. The next question goes like this. Here this is point A and this is point B and this is a star shaped network given to you, and here again you can't find the resistors in series or parallel, so we use the potential method. Point A will be considered at potential B, point B will be considered at potential 0. Okay, now this terminal and this terminal has resistance R in between, this also has resistance R, this also has resistance R, this also. So neither of the terminals can be B or 0. So let's take again an arbitrary potential, that is X over here. This terminal is at X. So here this point and this point are connected by a connecting wire. So this terminal will also have potential X. So now I think all the terminals potential we know. So let's redraw the circuit. This is point A at B. This is point B at 0. Okay. So between V and 0 we have just one resistance R. This is one resistance R. Then we have one resistance X also in between A and B. So that we have to draw. Sorry, first potential. Mark all the potential points A, B and X. Okay. So between A and B, that is between B and 0, we have one resistance R. So we can draw like this. Between B and 0 we have R. Between 0 and X we have R. So between 0 and X we have R. And between 0 and X again we have R. So I can draw it like this. 0 and X again we have R. Then between A and X we have R. Between A and X we have R, and again between A and X we have R. A and X we have R. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resistors. So this is the reduced or simplified circuit. Now we can see these two are in parallel, these two are in parallel. Okay. So we can draw the reduced circuit again using A, X and B. Here these two were in parallel between A and X. So R by 2. Okay. The equivalent will be R by 2, and here also 2 R resistors are in parallel. So equivalent will be R by 2. And we have 1 R from A to B. So 1 R is connected from A to B. Now these two come in series. Okay. So R by 2 plus R by 2 will be R. So this A and this B has R, and between A and B again we have R by 2 plus R by 2, that is R. So now between A and B we have two resistors in parallel. So RAB will be equals to R by 2 ohm. Right? So this is how, using the potential method, we can solve complicated networks. I'll give you 2 questions for homework. Please solve them. as practice and then comment for any doubts. Okay. So copy these two questions for your homework. Okay. Here is point A, here is point B, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resistors connected like this. The values are given, and in this one, this is 2, this is 1. And in this circuit, we have 4 resistors RR, 2R, 2R connected between two terminals A and B. So now you please do these numericals for your homework and comment for any doubts. Okay, thank you.